Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest lies a mystery so captivating that it has lured explorers, adventurers, and treasure hunters for centuries. This vast and untamed wilderness, covering over 5.5 million square kilometers, is a place of awe and danger where towering trees, winding rivers, and a labyrinth of dense foliage hide ancient secrets. Among these secrets are whispered tales of lost treasures, golden idols, priceless artifacts, and entire cities hidden from the world, waiting to be discovered. Yet, these treasures come with an ominous warning. They are cursed, and those who dare to seek them often meet a fate so terrifying that it has become the stuff of legend. The idea of hidden treasures buried deep within the jungle is not new. In fact, one of the most enduring and famous stories tied to the Amazon is that of El Dorado, the legendary city of gold. The myth of El Dorado, which first emerged in the early 16th century, has captivated the minds of explorers for hundreds of years. The story goes that somewhere deep within the Amazon, hidden from the eyes of man, there existed a city where every building, every statue, every wall was made entirely of gold. The treasure, so vast and magnificent, was said to be beyond imagination. Over the centuries, many explorers set out to find this golden city, but none succeeded. One of the most famous figures in the search for El Dorado was Sir Walter Raleigh, an English adventurer who led an expedition to the Amazon in the late 1500s. Raleigh believed that El Dorado lay somewhere along the Orinoco River in what is now Venezuela. But what he found wasn't riches, it was disaster. His expedition faced constant attacks from indigenous tribes, many of his men fell ill, and Raleigh himself was forced to abandon the search. Later, when he returned to England, he was imprisoned for a failed mission and eventually executed. But Raleigh's story is far from unique. Over the centuries, countless explorers have set foot in the Amazon, all in pursuit of El Dorado. Some returned empty-handed, while others simply never returned at all. Is it possible that the City of Gold truly exists? Or is it simply a myth born from the dreams of a few misguided men? For those who believe the treasure is real, there's a darker side to the story, the curse of El Dorado. While no treasure has ever been found, there are countless tales of misfortune tied to those who sought it. One such tale involves the famed Spanish conquistador Francisco Orellana, who, in the 16th century, led an expedition down the Amazon River in search of riches. Along the way, his men faced constant hardships, hunger, disease, hostile tribes, and even mutiny. Orellana himself was said to have been haunted by strange visions, and many of his men died under mysterious circumstances. The expedition ended in failure, and Orellana himself met an untimely death. Local tribes spoke of a curse placed upon the explorers who sought the treasure, warning that no one would ever find it without suffering unimaginable consequences. But El Dorado is just one of many lost treasures said to be hidden in the Amazon. Another fascinating legend is that of the Inca treasure, a vast hoard of gold and precious stones hidden away by the Incas to protect it from the invading Spanish conquistadors. As the Spanish army advanced into the Andes, the Incas, realizing their empire was about to fall, decided to hide their treasure deep within the Amazon, hoping to keep it safe from the hands of the conquerors. The treasure, according to some accounts, was said to be hidden in a vast underground chamber, guarded by powerful spirits and fierce wildlife. For centuries, treasure hunters have searched for this Incan treasure, but all have failed. One of the most infamous expeditions took place in the early 20th century, led by a man named Percy Fawcett, a British explorer who became obsessed with the idea of finding the lost city of Zete, an ancient city in the Amazon said to have been home to an advanced civilization. Fawcett's expedition ended in tragedy when he and his son vanished without a trace in 1925. Despite numerous search parties, no sign of Fawcett or his team was ever found. Some believe that Fawcett's disappearance is tied to the curse of the Inca treasure, that the jungle itself is protecting the hoard, punishing those who dare seek it. But the Inca treasure is not the only cursed artifact hidden in the Amazon. Over the years, many treasure hunters have reported strange, unexplained phenomena when searching for artifacts in the jungle. In the 1970s, a group of explorers uncovered a golden idol deep in the rainforest, an artifact so finely crafted that it seemed to glow in the dim light of the jungle. But the moment the idol was removed from its resting place, the explorers began to experience bizarre and terrifying events. One member of the group fell ill with a high fever and began having vivid hallucinations. Another disappeared mysteriously. His body later found floating in a river, with no apparent explanation for his death. Others reported hearing strange voices and seeing shadows moving in the corners of their vision. Eventually, the idol was abandoned, left to return to the jungle. And it's not just treasure hunters who have felt the curse. Archaeologists and scientists have also been affected by strange occurrences. In recent years, technology has allowed researchers to uncover vast ancient cities hidden beneath the Amazon's dense canopy. Using LiDAR technology, which uses laser pulses to scan the forest floor, archaeologists have discovered signs of sophisticated civilizations that once thrived in the region. But while these discoveries are groundbreaking, they have also come with strange consequences. In 2011, a team of researchers mapping the Amazon with LiDAR reported a series of unexplainable events. Some of the team members fell ill, others experienced equipment failures, and one even claimed to have seen a shadowy figure in the jungle that vanished as quickly as it appeared. Could these strange happenings be linked to the curse of the Amazon's hidden treasures? Then, there's the boiling river, one of the most mysterious natural phenomena in the Amazon. The Shanai Timpishka, as it is known locally, is a river whose waters are so hot that they can instantly scald anything that falls into them. The river flows through a remote part of the jungle, and while geologists have explained its heat as the result of underground volcanic activity, local tribes insist that it is protected by spirits. According to legend, the spirits guard the treasures hidden in the river's banks, punishing anyone who dares take what does not belong to them. While scientists have dismissed the spiritual explanations, many who have ventured into the area report a sense of foreboding, as though they are being watched by something they cannot see. These stories, filled with mystery, fear, and curiosity, speak to a deep part of human nature, the desire for discovery and the thrill of finding something extraordinary. But they also serve as a warning. The Amazon is not a place to be taken lightly. It is a land of extremes, where nature reigns supreme, and the line between reality and myth is often blurred. For all the fascination with the treasures hidden in its depths, the jungle has a way of reminding those who enter it that some things are better left undiscovered. The curse of the Amazon's treasures is not just a myth. It is a cautionary tale, one that should give pause to anyone who dares to seek what lies buried in the heart of the jungle. So, the question remains, are these treasures real? Is there a city of gold waiting to be found? Or is the curse of the Amazon simply a tale designed to protect something far more dangerous than mere riches? Perhaps the answer lies not in the treasure itself, but in the countless explorers who have sought it, only to vanish into the jungle, their fate sealed by the very curse they sought to defy. The Amazon holds its secrets tightly, and it may be that some treasures are meant to stay lost, hidden forever beneath the canopy of one of the world's most mysterious and dangerous places.